Can you hear me? Everyone, participants, kindly check it that audio is clear.
Yes, ma'am, it is clear, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon. I extend my warm welcome to respected management, principal sir, esteemed resource person, distinguished faculty members, research scholars, and dear participants. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome you all to day 4 of the 7-day national level professional development program titled IMMERGOGY 2026 Researcher Cognition and Knowledge Structures Strengthening Academic Integrity in Research, organized by SRM Arts and Science College affiliated to University of Madras. I am Mrs. S. Dharani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, and I feel privileged to take over the session ahead. In today's academic world, excellence in research must stand firmly on the pillars of ethics and legal awareness. Intellectual property rights plays a vital role in protecting innovation, originality, and strengthening academic credibility. Today's theme, intellectual property rights, is both relevant and essential for researchers, academicians, and students committed to scholarly integrity. To formally introduce our esteemed resource person, I now invite Dr. V.S. Padmavati, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application and Technology, to present the profile of today's distinguished speaker.
Good afternoon to one and all. Respected Chief Guest, Principal, Vice Principal, esteemed faculty members, research scholars, and my dear participants. It is with great pleasure. It is with great pleasure and a deep sense of academic pride that I welcome you to day 4 of our 7-day national level professional development program titled IMMERGOGY 2026 Researcher Cognition and Knowledge Structures Strengthening Academic Integrity in Research. Over the past 3 days, we have engaged in meaningful discussions on researcher cognition, knowledge frameworks, and ethical dimensions of scholarly work. Today, we move into a critically important domain that directly strengthens academic integrity, intellectual property rights. In the evolving landscape of research and innovation, the generation of knowledge is only the first step. Protecting that knowledge, ensuring rightful ownership, promoting responsible dissemination, and transforming ideas into societal impact are equally essential. Intellectual property rights empower researchers to safeguard their creativity, prevent misuse. Today's session will provide us with deeper insights into patents, copyrights, trademarks, and innovation management, equipping us not only as researchers but as responsible custodians of knowledge. We are indeed privileged to have with us an eminent academician and distinguished intellectual property expert as a chief guest for today's session. It is my proud privilege to introduce our chief guest for today's session, Dr. G. Geetha, a visionary academician, accomplished researcher, and renowned intellectual property rights expert. Dr. G. Geetha is a women scientist under the WOSC Kiran IPR DST scheme and a NIPAM TIFAC volunteer. She is a qualified patent agent and serves as a deputy director CIPR and associate professor in the Department of Information Science and Technology at the College of Engineering, Gindi, Anna University, Chennai. With over 25 years of experience in computer science and engineering, Dr. G. Geetha has made significant contributions to academia and research. She is a recognized PhD supervisor who has successfully guided 9 scholars. Her research excellence is reflected in more than 50 publications indexed in IEEE, Scopus, and SCI journals, along with 7 granted patents. Her outstanding work has earned her numerous prestigious recognitions, including the Best Paper Award and the Best Teacher Award from Jerusalem College of Engineering, the Cambridge University Certification in Teaching Learning Approach in 2010, Progress Global Award as a Distinguished Professor in 2023, and the PI Summit Award in 2024. An expert in intellectual property rights, Dr. Geetha has trained over 5,000 students, 500 faculty members, and 25 institutions in patent filing and IPR awareness. She has conducted more than 100 seminars, 20 FDPs, and 10 workshops on IPR. Her leadership roles include Head of the Department, Head of IPR Cell, and Dean of Innovation. Her dedication to fostering innovation, protecting intellectual assets, and promoting academic integrity makes her the perfect mentor to guide us through today's theme on intellectual property rights. Madam, we are deeply honored by your presence. We look forward to your enlightening address and valuable insights. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for the gracious introduction. It's now my proud privilege to extend a warm and respectful welcome to our resource person, Dr. G. Geeta, women scientist and associate professor in the Department of Information Science and Technology at Anna University. Madam's distinguished contribution in the field of intellectual property rights and research innovation have earned her wide recognition. We are honored to have her with us today to share her expertise. Madam, we respectfully invite you to deliver your address on intellectual property rights. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful warming welcome. And the introduction was amazing. To hear it is surprising, right? Thank you so much. And Saturday, right? And it was on a fourth day, afternoon, 2 o'clock. Hope all you had a good lunch, right? We'll start within a session within a little energy, right? I'll wait in a chat box. I'll want to ensure that how many of you are alive after your heavy lunch or on a good lunch, right? So shall we put that? Are you people are ready? You put yes for why, or you can put yes or thumbs up, anything in the chat box. Who are alive now? Put yes or why, good, right? Anything, whichever comes to your energy, so that we can enrich the session with a positive vibes, right? Yeah, a few, right? Most of the people are typing already. I think the 166 people are participating. Wow, amazing! In afternoon also, you people are ready to learn, right? It is my privilege to be share the informations. A great going here, right? Wow, so many people are enter. Yet few people are typing, or few people are there, right? Please think. Surely you are going to have an insightful informations, right? And we'll start with an always with a positive note, right? So the big journeys begins within a smaller step, right? Maybe this workshop, all right, or this development, professional development, maybe your small step surely will lead in a higher heights, right? For that, anyone, right? Any one piece of information will help you. So please clean in watching it, and whatever the mood you are there, right? To bring back you, right? I'll tell you, and whatever the position you are there, we used to give this quote: you cannot go back and change the beginning, right? Whatever the mood now and whatever happened, whatever you are expecting, that cannot be changed. But one thing I can assure you, you can start wherever you are now, today, if you are starting, right? This moment, if you are starting, surely you can change your ending, right? With this positive note, right? Even I'll tell it to myself also every time. So that only move forward, right? So it's an absolutely a positive vibe, creating in a positive vibe. So that I'm using it, right? And people are introduced to me as a professor, right? Most of time, everyone will do it, right? All are mostly teaching professionals. I am also the same thing, right? How I became a resource person, how I entered into an IPR is a beautiful story, right? That I want to share it with everyone. So stories will have much impact in content, right? So please be patient in listening the stories. 20 plus years of experience, teaching methodologies, and then paper publications, guiding students. It was like normal professor's work, right? Nothing changed in my life. It went on well, right? Until a few asked the question, right? can't you file a patent? Your projects are good. Why you are not filing a patent? And being a head of the department, whoever comes will ask you, right? How many intellectual property your department is having? These questions have an right. Pulling me in some sort of thing, where I should go, how I should learn. I did my BE, ME, PhD, still yet to go, right? And what to do, right? When you are leading anything, you first do it, right? That was in a state. And so that was surprisingly I started filing with the help of my sister, who's in a lawyer, civil lawyer, without knowing about anything about patent, right? We got just a template of forms and we started filing it, right? But I don't know any procedure of it, right? These are the patents, and later slides I'll show you, right? These are the students and PhD scholars. Problem only I'll give it, students will solve it, right? That's anything. It is in a teamwork. It is not an individual work, right? We filed in a patents. As you know that a professor is getting in a template, what is keep on filing it. So I ended with filing before entering into IP world. I filed 8 patents because damn sure I believe that academicians are more intelligent compared to industry. We've been ahead working it. Only thing we are not in it, we are not going for the next step. I'm repeating, academics are more intelligent compared to industry, right? Because they are working in small features, but in a single project itself, we are working in huge, right? That was happening in academia, and we've been wondering because we connected with youngsters, right? The potential energy. So we can do lot of things that strongly I believe. So wherever I go, real-time problems, I'll bring it to my students, and we within a team, right? Brainstorming sessions, we'll solve it. So I strongly believe my projects will have patentability criteria so that I can file it. So with the hope, I spend for each patent, right? For the first patent, I had spent for 16,000, and the remaining thing filing charges around 10,000, right? So all those things I had only paid, right? That is the work we are expecting. So I credit, I'll share it. So the patents are filed, and I don't know what is the next. Whoever comes will show the receipt, right? We filed the patent, we filed the patent. But what is the next, right? That isn't a question. So that time, fortunately, right, there are so many miracles will happen in the thing. One workshop was conducted in earlier college. The person who came, resource person, asked who filed the patent. We know that what will happen. We'll raise a hand, hopefully, right? So I raised a hand and he asked the patent number. I given. Suddenly he is telling that first send to your mail, right? First examination report. That is a short form. It is already sent to your mail, check it, right? I got astonished. I don't know anything about that. What is the next step? Why they are sending? I need a certificate, patent certificate. What is the step, right? Nothing I know, because without knowing any information, how to file, I get in a template, I filed it, right? That was in a state I am there that time. So I asked him curiosity. He had guided, right? That time he charged 20,000 further for submitting that file, right? First examination replay, how to give it, right? Proceed with next, right? That was in a suggestion given. He helped me to file also. Without that, we cannot stand now here, right? So that I did it, right? Again, I am paying. At that time, I thought already I paid 16,000, and now I am paying 20,000. And what I am going to do with that? And people are getting 40,000, 50,000 salary. How they can spend it for 36,000? Why can't you learn it, right? And the person who came for that workshop, no, he has charged 25,000 per day. I was astonished. We've been teaching for so long time, and we are also teaching so many good subjects. Why they are getting this much respect? Because the IP is not known to us, right? The world is not introduced us. So that for that ignorance, we should pay, right? I'm repeating. If you are ignorant, then you should pay, right? So that I thought it okay, something if whenever opportunity comes, I should grab it, right? That was on a mindset that time. I don't know, right, where to learn it, right? I am waiting for an opportunity. So next came the part, right? I got on a WhatsApp message in 2019 as a woman scientist call for, right? WOC, they are telling, no, woman scientist scheme it is, right? Nothing else. It is sponsored by DST, right? DST will have 3 programs. One is woman scientist scheme A, B, C, right? 3 schemes are there. And WASI is a woman scientist C scheme, right? Like that, WAS A, WAS B is there. Woman scientist A scheme, woman scientist B scheme. You can go on very well, and you please refer to your friends who are women who need jobs, right? It was amazing. Those women who are in career break, they are giving stipend researches and projects. and see only for intellectual property. They'll pick up all over India 120 members, 120 women, right? That is the exact word. 120 women they'll pick up through written exams. I got clear an interview. After that, I got selected. So I went 1 month training in Delhi and remaining in patent office Chennai. Right, the training went on well. And as a professor, we know that during the time, what are the things you should carry out, right? Uh, I studied NPTEL courses, distance learning courses, and I equipped myself. You know that without qualification, no one will respect our knowledge. So I returned on a patent agent exam at the age of 44, right? I cleared due to COVID, it was continuously postponed. So at the age of 44, I went for a written exam and being in a, it was goodly paid. While going for this training, it was stipended, right? But the stipend is one third of my salary. But I resigned it and went for the training. That much important I had given. But God's grace, I had that knowledge, right? So many people are insisting me to go, and especially my family are supported. So I went for it, but with small integration, right? Small training, 1 year training with 25 years of experience, patching that. Today, wherever I go, I am receiving in a red carpet, right? And with the blessings of those things, right? What I got no after, right? And during that time itself, right? 45, I got a government job in Anna University, right? Only through patents, I think. So my prof valid in terms of patents only. So I got selected, and immediately I got administrative post also, deputy director, Center for Intellectual Property. What I am meaning here is a small 1 year hard work, right? Elevated my career in different dimensions, right? Like that, any opportunity in your life will have a different perspective and different heights give you, right? It will give you on a different heights. So please craft this. Opportunities are always there, right? Or make your struggles into opportunities. That's what I can say. That was I did it because I was blessed with a family and friends. So that's a story. And now I told you, right? Wherever I am going, all over India, I'm taking classes for IP, conducting workshop, and helping people. My contacts has increased, right? More, I can claim that more, 400 times it was increased, right? And these are my patents. With that knowledge, after 1 year training, and I am a qualified patent agent, right? I can go hearing on my own patent. After that, I know the process and everything because that's in our prosecution we learned in training. So I went for my prosecution itself. So up to hearing and return submission, everything was done by me, right? I learned properly. So I utilized for my product. So totally now I am having 8 patents, right? Which I filed out of 9. 8 got granted, and remaining next, I for the last few years I'm filing a commercial valuable patent. Without knowing that I filed that, but after that I'm very keen in whichever has commercial viable, then only I'm going for filing. Now I had filed 4. I had filed, I think so. I'm waiting for an grant, first examination report, and other steps in patent. Right? So people think that, right? This person very take time doesn't have a balance in life, so that only people can achieve career like this. Not at all, right? Balancing is in a life. I never compromise family, I never compromise friends, I never compromise my entire entertainment, right? Entertainment, I never compromise. All the things I'll try to balance it. I had a very good happy life to reach these positions. I never sacrificed anything. And very health conscious too, right? And growth and purpose, this order only will maintain it. And still I am in a training phase to learn, right? Knowing things and doing, that's what we are not doing. We know that, right? Smaller step every day, even in a point, not one improvement we are doing, our life will go somewhere else, right? We know that, even I know it, but we are not consistently doing. That's another thing that we should do it, right? I am keeping trying. And with my passion, I completed diploma in food and nutrition. Why I am telling all those theory, already ma'am had given for 5 minutes elaboration, but I am giving it on own. Why? Any people know? Chat it in a chat box. I'm waiting in a chat box. Why? Do you want to know what? Yes. Do you want to know why I am introducing? Why I am introducing? Do you want to know what? Anyone has waiting for an answer? Yes, yes. Okay, Nageshwari, Aruna, right? Yeah, thank you. Hari Prasad. Yeah, right. People are interested to know. Only 5, right? Yes, ma'am. Right. Oh, awesome. Yeah, super. Right. Josephine Reina. I had a person who named as Josephine Reina. Right. Whenever I'm seeing the names, I'm calling. Right. It is amazing. Why I'm introducing, right? Though it was at the age of above 40, I got this much opportunity. I know few people here are less than 40, right? May above 40 also, no problem, right? The opportunity will, I am from south side, right? I studied in Tamil medium. My family is in a middle class. I can still so many reasons can't do, right? But I'm taking these steps, right? With that only I struggle and came to Chennai. Chennai is not my native, right? I stayed and worked in all the reputation institutions, right? And then for me, right, for a small effort without compromising anything, I did everything. For that, I got this heights, right? If you people are serious enough and having a consistency work, surely you will reach within a year, even within a month, you can see the transformations, right? So please keep working on it. Have a hope always, right? Do it within a positive thing. Happy, right? That's the most important thing. Do it within a happiness. I will do, I'll get it, right? Have a positive scope. That I want to spread it to everyone, right? So we'll start the session. Thank you so much for the response. So get ready. Yeah, thank you so much, Harana. Okay, so we are going for today's topic, intellectual property rights, type of intellectual property, patent search, career opportunities. And if you are typing in any end of AI tools, you will get lot of insight, right? But the ChatGPT, beyond ChatGPT, what Geeta is going to do, that you really need it, right? So I will give you on a 2 minutes of time, right? Now it is going to be 14 to 2, right? 22 to 22 right time, right? So I'll give you another 2 minutes. Please give one question, right? One question which you want to know about intellectual property rights, right? The real answer, right? What are the challenges in implementing, right? So where I should go, what I should file, anything you can ask. If I am saying the title intellectual property rights, what comes to in your mind? What make you not doing, right? For that, you have 2 minutes time and type it in the chat box. I'll first answer all the questions and then get into the content. So your time starts now. Who's going to type the first question? I'm ready for Viva voice, yeah? Make use of it. Open challenge, no? Okay, fine. How to draft a patent, ma'am? Right, amazingly. Whenever you are getting, I told you, I got a sample, I made it follow it. Suppose if you are going for a journal writing, it is similar to patent writing, except claim, right? Except claim. Now AI tools are helping for drafting claim, but you need to correct it. For that, already the patent, right? Prior art, we'll call it as prior art here. I can say existing system or base paper, right? Our term, we'll call it, base paper, literature survey base paper. So similar to that, existing patents are there, that only we are going to modify, right? So that you take it, same way, what way they had written, same way you write it. That's it. No one is needed for it. Or you can get in a AI tools. The challenge is AI can file more patents, right? That's what. Whenever we giving in a prompt, that time itself they'll catch it, right? And you cannot go for it. Anyway, creativity you are going to only play, but using before going for AI, better you can go for provisional filing, right? So you can draft it in an easy way, go for a patent search, get in a prior art, which is closer to your patent. The same way you write it and submit. That's what in a draft easily you can do it, right? How many idea? I have many ideas, but not able to done it. Yeah, right. I do have, right. Every time I'm saying that something will come in. And I used to write it in my diaries, right? First things, your ideas are valid. Seriously, I'm telling, our ideas are valid. Human ideas within a fraction it will go. So whenever it comes to that, any one of diary you made it, a packet diary or something, right? May things that are weird, but I'm telling it is true. You write it in it, right? And whenever the students come for an next time project, you just share it. Next, you see the thing. That's why I'm telling all my ideas are implemented by my scholars and students, even a UG students, right? Not in an university, right? Before that, I worked in self-financing college only. That college students also did it, right? Only thing we should work, we should give it team effort, right? With the students, we should work at what are the challenges they are facing, how to solve it. For that also, we should sit. So the ideas are valid, and we are having a powerful mechanism. We are attached with young energy, so surely we can get in a solution. And ideas are very common, right? That we can do it. How to implement, that isn't a challenge, right? So that you note it down and then proceed with that. Surely it will work out. Okay. Ma'am, how should I start in order to get into IPR? The scheme you told, right? Women Scientist C scheme, very amazing. I attended in 11th batch, hope 13 batches completed, 14th also ongoing. Go and visit the website, right? There is a website, you just type DST, Women Scientist scheme A, B, C, like that you put it, or else WASC, right? You put it, you will get it in the website, right? There will be a call for, you should apply it, and they'll call for a written exam. After that interview, and after that 12 months training will be given, right? That's another thing. A fund will be given by the central government. So based on that, the call for may have durations, right? How was the 1 minute? What is a trade secret, right? Trade secret. Okay. How is a trade secret different from a patent? Right. Very good. Right. Trade secret and patent will have only one difference. Mr. Dr. Thiru, right? I don't know the full name. I didn't have specs now. So I'm Dr. K. Thiru has asked. I'll tell you, IP have several types, right? Patent, trademark, copyrights, and then it has several forms, right? Your creativity will have several forms. Similar to that, one form is trade secret, right? Usually we'll sell it as Maggi masala, right? I'll see the slide, I'll show the slide, that time you can see it. Or else it's okay, fine, we'll go as questionnaire session. That will make you people more interesting rather than showing whatever I know, right? So trade secret is a one thing. When KFC, sorry, Maggi masala, right? When we are eating, when we are getting, right? But even though what are the things are mixed with that, what is the ratio, right? What the item ingredients inside that, we don't know, right? Similar to Coca-Cola, not only food products, some companies doesn't reveal employee, some companies doesn't want to show the customers, right? And if you are watching Food Factory in History Channel, that company secret items, they'll mix it, right? So those things will come under secret, trade secret, right? Only one difference between the trade secret and patent, right? Whenever a patent, right? Suppose take example, any instrument you are taking, when you are unpacking, right? When you are unpacking that, how it is connected, what are the components, reverse engineering. That with that you can find it, you can make another one. But in trade secret, if reverse engineering cannot work, even though we are getting all those things mixing, we couldn't find what ingredients they are making it, right? The secrecy is maintained, right? That is the only difference. Reverse engineering, when you people are not able to do reverse engineering, kindly go for a trade secret. It will have a lot of benefits. But reverse engineering is possible, at least 20 years rights you'll get it, right? That is for a patent, right? So that is a difference between patent and trade secret. What is the procedure of patent filing, ma'am? What are the various stages? Very good, amazing. So first thing, you should go for a patent search, right? We should ensure that your idea is novel, right? Whether it is right or not, right? We think that I have an idea, whether it is already done by someone else or not. That I should ensure, no? Usually we'll do it through literature survey, but sometimes we'll do repeated work only in journal publication. But patent, you should ensure novelty, right? So patent search through patent search databases. After ensuring that patentability condition is satisfied, you can go for drafting. And after drafting is completed, you can go for filing process, right? Filing, it will have provisional filing and complete specification filing. Where to file? You can go for e-filing, or through agents you can file it, or in person also you can file, right? Three options are there. When patent filing is taken in patent office, right, through e-filing, you can go for one website for it, IP India, right, government.in, ipindia.government.in. In Google, if you are typing, it will lead to the thing, right? So IP India government.in. The stages are filing, publishing, and then only, right? I'm repeating, filing, publishing, then examination, hearing, granting, right? That's order only it will go. But usually for paper publication, we'll go for filing, right? We'll submit the paper and they'll examine then publish. Here the order is changed, right? First they will publish thing because they want to get an oppositions from public, right? So that first they will publish your patent, then only examination. First examination report, and 16 months you have to file it. then hearing, then grant or deny, right? This is the order it will go over. These are the stages: filing, publishing, examination, hearing, and then grant or deny, right? These are the states we are going for. What are the forms we need to file, ma'am? Yeah, good question, right? There are government forms like bank challans. Whenever we are going, we'll have anything. That also you can get it from IP India website, right? Templates are available. Already filed forms are there in patent search, right? IP India in past, right? Indian patent advanced search, right? Their system. There you can in pass, they'll call it as. There you can get anyone's patent already filed. Same way, all the forms you have to submit. The forms are Form 1, request for patent application, right? And then grant, Form 2, specification. Form 3, statement of undertaking. And Form 5 is for inventor's file, right? And then Form 9 for early publication, Form 18 for examination. These are things are mandatory, and Form 9 is not needed, right? If you want to publish 1 month early, right, within a month, then you can go for it. Or else the cost around you'll get it 5,600 nearer, right? 6,000 only if you are doing it own. And all these informations are available in IP India website, right? And I also give it what are the forms you have to submit, right? No problem. And then, okay, filing procedure. Dr. Malati, what are the forms we need to file? Yeah, I answer. What are the forms we need to? So many questions, right? Malati again, 2 times you have typed, ma'am. Okay, no issues. Thank you for asking. How long does the entire patent process take from the initial filing to the final grant? Wow, amazing question. It is a lengthy answer, right? So it is in a government office and it will have an automatic system, no corruption, nothing is there. It based on the manpower, right? Availability versus the patent application submitted, right? That's one thing. In recent days, only the manpower is increased. Before that, it was we have huge backlogs files are there already, right? So that only I got almost 9 years, right? I filed in 16, 17, I had filed, right? 16, 17, I had filed. I got my patent granted in 2023 only, right? So see the things. And now it is early. Even I am telling my friend got granted within 6 months because he is from AEEE, right? The department specification only the examiners will be allocated. There are nowadays so many applications are filed in the stream of A, right? So that the AQ, right? Automatic queue is very lengthy and it takes longer time. If you are submitting your patent in different applications, different streams, right? Mechanical, chemical, so it will be very fast compared to AS3, right? Other than that, it will be usually publications will be 18 months. Within 18 months, it will get published. 31 months, it's good go for examination if you submitted your examination request, right? And maximum they'll take 4 years maximum. Now they are taking, sir, but I can say 6 months also they are granting. Depends upon your team and manpower availability, right? We cannot ask any deadlines for applicant, not for government, right? Can we get patent for PhD thesis after the work? Yeah, they're amazing questions, right? A single thesis will have almost 10 patents, I can say, right? A single thesis will have almost 10 patents. Why? Because a feature modification, a small feature improvement, you can go for file a patent. But what we ask student, right? How many features you are improving, right? Compared to existing system, what is your proposed system? Same question only they'll ask it. But within a single feature, right? One feature, if you are modifying, they'll accept as a patent. So in a damn sure I'm telling 3 chapters are in thesis, right? So each problem, minimum 2 parameters we should improvise, right? So around say we can go for 6 to 10, right? So please think it in that way. One feature modification, one patent application, right? Okay, and projects, right? Student projects also you can convert to patent. And before thesis submission, publication, first you should file a patent, then only you go for publishing or thesis submission, right? That is a rule. Why we should consider the real owner of, who should be considered the real owner of the invention? The idea generator, the patent filer. Yeah, nice question, ma'am. There are 2 terminologies in the thing, right? Questions are stopped. Why people are get bored, right? Wait, only 5 people are asked questions here. Please type it, right? You get an opportunity. Whenever after this call, no, If anyone is asking, if I am a patent agent, I am honestly telling, if you are asking minimum one question answer, I'll charge minimum 1,000 rupees. Seriously, right? Because we don't want to waste our energy, right? And agents are like that only. I am surveying with that profession. Without charge, why I need to answer it, right? That's the thing. Like a lawyer, technical part and legal part combined together. You imagine how wise they are, right? So each transaction minimum they'll charge 5,000. You go and visit law firms, then only you can understand the worth of the session, right? So please ask at your doubts so that I can enable. And then we have an examples also, right? Obviously we can have, and every agent, every intellectual property person will do it, right? What make difference between this session and that session? I am academician too. I can find where people will get challenges, how they can overcome, right? That's only known by academician, right or not? Right? So please ask the question, feel free. Nothing is wrong, right? Even I don't know, right? Even I don't know where the patent is committed. I told the story also. Don't feel shy, right? So who should be considered as a real owner of the invention, right? Yeah, actually, two terminologies. One is applicant, another one is inventor. Inventor is a creator, right? Who inventing that product or a process, right? Inventor. An applicant is an owner. Applicant will have all the rights. And organizations, right? Organizations are owners always. If I'm working in some organization, under organization, obviously my patent belongs to owner, right? Applicant. And I will be an inventor, right? But some university, based on IP policy, some organizations making inventor as applicant also. Organization come inventor can be an applicant. One organization tie up with one human being can be an applicant, right? But inventors are only human beings. It cannot be a, right? Inventors are human beings alone. Organization cannot be inventor. So two terminology, inventor and applicant. Applicant is an owner, inventor is a creator. Okay, what is the right time to file a patent during PhD? Right, whenever you identify a problem, when you are proposing, you go for a provisional filing, right? So 12 months they'll given a time after provisional filing. So you make development of your prototype or implementation or ideology, right? Or basic proof, right? That if you are done it, you go for complete specification. So initial stage, even when you are completing, right, course confirmation, before that you file a patent. It's better problem identification and the solution you are proposing. You can submit as a patent. After that, also you can withdraw it. No problem. It is not working. But if you want to amend the application, then you should need a scope, right? Within the scope only you can do it. Okay, thank you. So thank you so much. Only these questions. Shall I go for it? Are you people are there? Anyone have? If you are feel very hard to type it, you can raise your hands. We'll unmute you. Right? Thank you so much. Thank you. Right? Hope the session will given some insight. Right? So any doubts? You don't have any doubts? Intellectual properties. Okay. Thank you so much. Right? So many people are putting thank you. The session is not ended. Yet to start. Right? Okay, can file patent before PhD. Yeah, obviously, what is the relation between PhD and things, right? Nothing else. Whenever you have creativity, when you are working or not, right? When you are on a male or on a female, when you are right, a group of people are on a single, there is no classification. They need a problem and the solution, right? That's it. Yeah, thank you so much, Jay Prakash Narayanan. Thank you. Right. So he came forward to ask any other question. Shall I go ahead? So what is intellectual property? Now you people are know so much things, right? So you don't have an ask any question. Can anyone say what is intellectual property? Now we'll come vice versa. I'll ask a question. Right. You tell the answer. What is intellectual property? What is property here? You type it in the chat box. What is property? What is property? What is property? No, no idea. Say, okay, fine. Hope you people went for nothing. I'll tell you a number, right? So can you help us in commercialization of patent? Wow, that is the biggest challenge, sir. It is not thing. It should have a commercialization value, right? If you suppose take example, you have a diamond, right, which is more powerful in getting a luck, right? So you are getting so many lucks, right? People will come to you or you will go and sell it. That's the way, right? A commercialization, if value is there, it automatically will go for it. Or else you should approach, it is working on that. You should approach where it has to be sell, right? Those companies, those industry, you should have a tie up with that and have MOU and then proceed. There are a lot of channels for a commercialization, right? Even I am trying it for the past 7 years. Maximum number of authors for a patent in all authors are equally weighted, sir. Like that only I started the question. Property is similar to your physical property. Suppose take example, where you and your family members, right? Suppose take example, you have on a family, you registered on a property along with your spouse, right? Both will have equal rights or on a smaller rights. Equal rights, right? Similar way, when the applicants, right, all the applicants will share equal rights, right? Equal, undividably rights they will have it. So that is intellectual property. Intangible assets also the terms of the and possession rights. Yeah, it's same, similar, right? Though it was intangible, but when it has gone to implementation, suppose take example, I have thought of drawing, right? A drawing in a picture, it will come under copyright. After drawing it is tangible only, right? Before before drawing only it is intangible. So the property will come to real, right? My patent application is in real, so that everyone will get, right? Intangible will becoming tangible, then only it is called as property, right? So creativity is intangible. That is only the assets they are telling. Assets we can see it, right? Legal ownership rights over creations of the mind. Okay, intellectual property. Wow, amazing. Dr. Erickson, right? Okay, fine. Legal ownership. Okay, so legal ownership, you are only an owner, right? For that, getting that right on your creation, right? I had only created it. It's from my mind. For that, we are going for it. I'll go for a definition, right? It is legal. What? Techno-legal, actually, it is, right? Patent is an techno-legal. So already they had given an chat, right? So creation of mind, and then sometimes it may not working, right? Type of intangible, right? Before creation, and includes invention, literary, artistic work, symbols, paintings, other things, right? Whatever it comes from your mind, it is your creativity. And the rights are right. Rights are given by the government. Who's giving a rights to you? And term is fixed by the government, right? For patent 20 years, and copyright 60. Author's lifetime is 60 years. Plant varieties it is 18 years, and industrial designs it's 10 plus years, right? Trademark every 10 years it has to go for renewal, like that. These things are set up by the government, right? So government is giving, each government will have its own set of laws, right? And it is territorial in nature. It means that when I file the patent, please be clean and hearing. When I am filing a patent in India, I can have only Indian rights, right? In India only I have rights, right? I can stop others to not do. If I want to claim it in another country, that country I should file it there. So intellectual property rights are territorial, right? Region wise it is. So that country, if I want to claim the rights, that country I should file it. Then only I can claim it. Okay. Who can create, right? So any age bars, no age bars, any team, right? How many members? Infinite numbers, like your properties, right? How many people together can get in a property? Infinite, same thing. There is no qualification, nothing is required, right? So these are the things we can identify, right? A single product, right? IP in a single product will have so many classifications. Suppose take example, the LED display of this will come under patent, and shape, right? Shape, the outer look will come under design, and they'll have trademark, the symbol, right? Symbol in that laptop will have a trademark, and the manual how to use it will come under copyright, and the IC will come under semiconductor layout design, right? So a single IP will have it. Similar to that, for the camera, autofocus mechanism will come under patent, and Canon is in a trademark, right? The physical appearance will come under industrial designs. Any doubts? Any doubts? So single product may have several IPs, right? So single product would have several IPs. Quickly type, right, that we had seen, right, patent, design, trademark, copyright, and semiconductor layout design. 5 IPs we had seen already. Put quickly 5 in your chat box. How many of you listening? I will find out. Put 5 in chat box. 5 in chat box. I will find out how many people are listening. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those only will get certificates, right? Okay. 6, 7, right? My patent number is this. Can I ask you assist its commercialization? I told you, sir, it has a lot of things over there. Whether it is commercial viability is there, all the patent, right? All the patent files are commercialized, then India will be in a number one position, right? And even every country. But it is not the thing, right? The commercial viability of patent filing out of 100 patent is only 5%. Only 5%. Other than industry, whatever we are filing, it's not go for a next stage because it's have lot of limitations. First, you don't think about commercialization, file a patent. First, you go for a creativity. Then you go for a value, right? That was a suggestion I can give you. But anyway, if you want, you come and meet me, or I'll give you a number. You text me. I'll try, right? Okay. So this many types already we completed. Only 20 people are listening out of 178, right? Next time, who are not in the chat box, they are not going to get certificates or attendance, right? We'll make a strict conclusions, right? So copyright, trademark, geographical indication, design, patent, trade secret, and semiconductor layout, plant varieties, right? Totally, we'll have 8. It is not going backward. Forward only, it is going. Okay, got it. Okay. There's 8, right? Usually in worldwide there are more than 10 IPs are there, but in India, according to Indian Patent Act or Indian IP rules, right? IP rules will have only 8, right? So out of that, which you want to say first, which you want to see first? Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this? Okay, fine. We have several type of IPs. Which one you want to see first? Type it in a chat box. We'll go for it. Those who are not typed so far, please type it because already I recorded the name. So shall we ask okay, it is a name. Are you there? Deetai? Are you there? Nice name, yeah. Are you... Okay, we'll go for another person, right? PN, who's PN? Who's logged as PN, please? PN. Okay. Ramila, are you there? Ramila. Many people are absent. Okay, fine. I don't want to waste those people are really listening. All right. I'll go for anyone people who are listening want to know which one is I want to know first. So many times you people are not asked the question what is design and patent, right? So many people nowadays are going for filing and the design patent, design patent. There is no design patent. Patent is separated, design is separated. May it's called as an industrial design, right? That's it. There is no patent for it. Patent is a technical legal document, right? Technical document. Design doesn't have any technical concerns. Doesn't at all. Okay. Copyright. Oh, something typed. Oh, sorry, yeah, I missed it. Thank you. So many people typed it. Go for Aruna, right? Okay, fine. Aruna, thank you so much. You started with a patent, right? Okay. Shall I go patent? I'll wait and I'll have a curiosity, right? Copyright will come, thing is, right? Copyright, right? Most interesting part. Where you had seen a copyright? Someone can answer it, right? Josephine Reina is also wait for a minute, right? Maybe in after 10 minutes, you can get about patent. So copyright, where you are seeing copyright? So I am not seeing chat box. Chat box is full of messages. Music and book, very good. All right. Music and book, very amazing thing. Usually people will say YouTube, right? So I'll get it. That's obvious thing. Whichever we are seeing, and serials, everything, movies, everything is copyrighted. Yeah, amazing, right? Sasi Kumar also answered. It is the thing. Manuscript summation of Johnson. Yeah, absolutely. Super Arana. It is nice, right? So literate, artistic work, everything will under copyright, right? A book is in a copywriter, right? And I am belong to CSE. For a data structure, is that only one book? For a data structure, is that only one book? So what does it mean by copyright? Interesting, no? So copyright is an expression. After reading a content, I'm going to express it on my own words, right? That is called as copyright. The same thing, if you're getting Xerox, then it's your problem, right? So that when I'm reading, you can write a number of books. You can write story changing and a thing, right? Mm, character's name and character's profession, you can change it and you can write it, right? That is a thing in copyright. But same tunes you are using it, same music you are
Ma'am?
very sorry. Yeah. My son had taken a phone. Very
Yeah.
sorry. Every home
Okay.
same problem.
Okay.
Okay. Now I am audible, no? Right? Are you still seeing my presentations?
Yes,
Right.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
So the case study which we are discussing, very sorry for the instant, right? So you we hearing, right? Ilayaraja is any old song, if you are using the tunes, same song, cutting and then using, then it wasn't a problem, right? But imagine how much we are giving royalty to him, right? This is a real example for IP is in a well, right? So he had put music for that, he had earned the salary, already he's a millionaire, right? But the thing that there are 7 crore people are in Tamil Nadu, in all over world 10 crore people, right? So suppose 1 million people, if I'm asking who are Ilayaraja fans, everyone will raise both the hands, right? And most of the people and youngsters also fans of Ilayaraja. So one song per day, if I'm hearing only one song, right? I am hearing more than one song. But for the calculation, one song, 7 crore people, right? At least 1% of people, right? They are in Tamil Nadu, right? 7 lakhs. And if I'm going for other countries, then average 10 lakhs. How much royalty we are paying? No, 0.5 paise per song. So 5 lakhs, minimum 5 lakhs royalty he will get it per day, right? And it is very minimum. In Sun Music, all the music channels, all the FM channels, malls, right, shows, wherever we are playing that, we have to pay royalty. So imagine that, right? Imagine that. Whenever they are hearing a song and they are singing, no further, no charge. But the song, recorded song, if you are playing, we have to pay royalty. You got, so how much? More than 25 lakhs, right? Minimum 25 lakhs to maximum enter. And how long we have to pay? That is a climax of this story. We have to pay his lifetime plus 60 years. Already his third generations are get benefited. Maybe another 60 years, their sixth generation will get benefited. Is it amazing? Is it amazing? Right? I will go for a chat box. Right? Yeah, thank you. Is it amazing? See, yeah, right? So why people will think when students I am presenting, immediately they'll think we should become a music director. We'll go on our way, right? Only thing is we should file our IPs. That's the thing, right? This video and audio issue, ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much. Are you all? Some people are very good, right? They are very much interactive. So that's about copyright, and these all come under dramatic sound recordings, everything will come under copyright, right? Even our presentations. This is trademark, right? The symbol itself, you can understand what is trademark. A sign capable of distinguishing goods from one enterprises from other enterprises. A distinguished sign. With a sign, you will say it. Anything it will be color, shape, right? And then symbol, name, anything it will be on a trademark. This trademark will have more cost, right? Value when you are putting in your t-shirts, right? Bags, water bottle, everything has cost, right? So when you have, suppose if you are conducting any event, if you are plating in a Google logo, then it has much value. Hope you can understand it, right? So this is an trademark. And design. I can see design, right? Ornamental, aesthetic aspects, right? Any article, right? See here, jewels. If I am standing, I'll have minimum 10 to 15 designs in my body, right? The headset, right? The earrings which I am having, the chain I am wearing, rings, right? Which I am bangles which I am placing, and the rings, right? And the dress top, right? And everything included. Even I am wearing, right? Uh, like, almost, right? Chains and everything. So that all come under design. So the physical appearance of any article, it is not judged by a technical part. Compact thing. Suppose take an example, I'm having in a water bottle. To carry this, I need a small cut portion. Then it will come under another design, right? So like that, anything you can go for an design perspective, right? Any article, chairs, bed sheets, balls, anything you can take. In a room, minimum 50 to 60 designs will be there, right? So per day they are filing so many. It is an I can say when you want design, mechanical side it has some values. Other than that, when end product comes, that time you can go for design, right? It is also valid. Suppose take example a chota beam diagram, right? It will come under design as well as copyright, right? So when it is comes design, putting in a t-shirt, bags, it has much value. Okay? Kids won't allow you to buy a bag without the chota beam, right? Or a Dora, right? So that will have a value in some angle, not as an academic angle, right? Academic angle, we need technical part. Am I clear with that? Am I clear with that? Okay, so many S's. Okay, fine, super. So far, how many we are seeing? Quick stat back. I had explained. I had explained. How many things? How many things I had explained? One, two, three. Option one, two, three. Which is how many completed? One, two, three, 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 three. Okay, amazing. Trademark, copyright, and things. So designs already I given enough example. Right, sarees, when I say right, design IP you can file it a thing, but it is also have much more values here. Designs, boutiques, we can go for it, right? Lot of things, water bottles, right? Shapes, right? Design of any article, lamps, inhaler, bike, alarm, right? Whatever it is, it has a design mechanism. So whenever people are coming and asking design patent, please tell it is design. There is no patent in it, right? So the sets, right? And the next one is semiconductor integrated circuits layout design. That is any product will have IC, right? In India, only two semiconductor layout filed. Intel, right? They had filed two varieties. That's it. Other than that, nothing is there. You can try. This is nothing. Still, works are going in. After VLSI, so many scopes are there in this, right? Any article which will have IC or integrated circuits, right? Then it will come under semiconductor integrated circuit design. It has separate filing, right? And then it is amazing geographical indication name itself you can enter a particular place, right? That product will have reputation and quality, right? Sometimes reputations, right? We can say Patamadapai, right? Mysore Park, Mysore soap, right? Kanjipuram silk, and then you'll have Tirunelveli Alva is not there. Kovilpatti Kadala Mithai, right? Manaparam Murukku, right? All those things will have GI, right? That place only that quality we can get it, right? Someone asked the questions. I applied copyright. The daily status was e-scrutiny. May know still how much it may take time. But usually copyright filing is 500, usually they'll give it. We can wait for it. I told you, no, sir, for filing applicant side. At what time I should resubmit it, what are the queries they are giving, and I am answering for that, everything is timeline. For that side, there is no timeline, right? But if you want to issue a case, you can issue, but the government will say a number of reasons for not doing it. But Paka it is, right? They are without resource, they are working in it, right? 55 so far. GL has got. There are in India, it is almost crossed 400, sir, right? Okay. Yeah, graphic. She is telling who is filing that. It is not on a single rights, right? Single person rights, right? Individual rights. It is in a community right, right? The community people will get that rights. I am in Chennai. I cannot make a silk saree and coin it Kanjipuram silk, right? So their reputation will get spoiled, no? So that one day the government did it. It's the amazing thing about government. National treasures will be protected. So it was our national treasure, everything, right? The ancient knowledge will be maintained, right? For that they made it. GI is an amazing concept, right? It is in a community right. So paintings, right? Bridge work, and then Rajasthani works, right? Madhya Pradesh, Bengal, each and everything, more than 400 is there, right? And plant varieties, instrument of plant varieties will come under patent, where the plant changes, right? Seeds, and flowers, vegetables, right? With DNA mixing, and then sustainability. We are doing so many things. Early grow, yield production. For that, we are making changes. No, that will come under plant varieties. It has separate website, right? Plantauthority.government.india. 18 years you'll have an individual rights, right? So if any farmers please ask them to do. There are a lot of innovations going on. In 2023 itself, 5,000 varieties are crossed over. Okay. So trade secrets, already we have discussed, right? They can maintain it so many things, right? Software, invention, design, everything they can maintain as a secret. Until there is no registration for a trade secret, until they are maintaining as a secret, they can maintain it, right? There is a query before going to patent. I have not received any queries regarding my copyright. Where to check the queries we receive, right? Form status will be there, sir. You go and check it in a copyright help form, or you can send a mail, right? They will respond. Recently, 5 products are geographical indication. GI, okay. Maggie trade secret. Yeah, sir. Maggie is also a trade secret. Not only for a food product, right? So someone has asked the question, patent. Those who are asked, ready, right? We are in session with a more interesting it is going on. Patent is an exclusive right, right? For an inventor, right? It is for a product or a process, and it has a technical solution. Please remember, it has a technical solution. How you implement the idea is right. How you implement it. That was whether novel is there, inventive step are there, industrial applicability are there. That they'll check it, right? For that, you'll get 20 years, right? And these are small inventions, right? See here, nano car will have 200 patents. A single product will have n number of patents. For that only we will have it. And the vision of Ratan Tata always right. If you want to give a battery car, then you should go. For that autonomous car, the 200 patents are going to come. After registering with Udayam, how to file a patent agreement. So why Udayam registration? If you are on a startup, then the fees is reduced. But for individual applicant itself, and a patent cost is low only. Why we need Udayam? I don't know, right? These influencers talk about copyright. There are many YouTube channels. This will talk about copyright strike. What is it? How can it be avoided, right? What are the sir? YouTube copyrights are set by YouTuber, right? Google, right? The owner nowadays the repeated content is there, so that they are going for it, right? So they are setting that rules. They are saying copyright for India, it has to set, right? Hope you have differences, right? Their rules are completely different. And copyright can be you should read it and you should express it. That's it. You can take anyone's idea, right? Anyone's idea, and you express it in your form. That's about copyright. Uh, since it is not fully converted into prototype, they have asked to register. Wait, what is, no, sir, something is wrong. I didn't get you. Udayam for a startup, right? They need to be registered as a startup. Why they are asking to register for beneficiary, right? If suppose in startup is registry, their fees is an individual fees, right? Suppose take example, they have to file 8,000 for form one. For individual it is 1,600, right? 750 with the physical filing, 8,000 the organization has to file. If you are in a startup, you have less fee. If you are in an academia, you have less fee. If you are an individual, these three category people will have less fees. For that only, they will ask you, if you are in a startup, give your startup registration. If you are an individual, there is no need for it, right? Uh, you can file it. And then if you are an academia, that the principal has to give an academic registration, right? AACP approved, you have to submit it. Other than that, what is a purpose? The second purpose is they'll have a concession for a startup. Uh, Facilitators will do it, right? TISC centers or something they are calling. For them, it is free. A government will pay for an agent. Through that agent, if you are filing in a fee, the prosecution fee for filing, they'll ask you something. No, that is absolutely free. But the process fee for a government, you have to pay 10,000 minimum. You have to pay. Other than that, drafting, searching, all those things are free. That will be given by government. That is CISC. For that, you need startup certificate. So I get little confused. If you need, last I'll give you a number. Please make a note or text me, right? So I don't think so. Other than that, Udayam is needed. How does the copyright registration process typically take literary book in India? They'll check for its copyright registration process. That is not much process, right? 500 rupees registration. We got it, but the delay is there, right? We filed it. We are waiting for another result. Delay is there, but surely they'll give it, right? We'll take it, right? What we are seeing, nano cost, right? Ratan, excellent explanations, madam. Thank you so much, sir. Right? So we are talking about nano cost, Ratan Tata's vision. For that, it is all come under autonomous car, right? But we created for something, right? He had created for nano car. Now it is coming for autonomous car. That's a wonderful thing about IP, right? You people should know the things. We should do our work. It has its own merits, right? So this is another thing, boy, right? 10-year boy filed a patent. That's amazing thing. I had done some. Okay, no issues. Mm. So, 10-year boy had did filed in a patent in Tamil Nadu. Actually, Chennai, he filed it, right? What was his invention is, usually doctors put neck band when hand is fractured, right? Neck band. When elders are, his grandma's fractured within a hand, the doctor put on a neck band. All the hand is paining, neck also started paining, right? He thought that why need us in a neck band? So it holds weight so that only the pain is coming. So he decided, why can't go for a wristband, which will comfort, right? So it doesn't give you any pain, right? Support system, right? So for that, he was given within a patent. This is what patent actually, right? You should go and apply for your fees. If problem is there, and then you should give a solution. You can take it at the n number of problems. But the idea was new. Yeah, of course. No one will talk about wristband. How it is implemented, you should have a stand and you should tie up with a knot. You got it or not? Is it clear? The idea is implemented in a way. It is novel and it has its own inventive step so that they are granted within a patent. Industrial applicability, n number of people can use it. Yeah, n number of people can use it. If three conditions satisfied, they given a patent. 10-year boy got a patent, right? So, and basins and Abdul Kalam's lightweighted shoe and all those things, right? All those things are done something. I want to erase it. Okay. No. Okay, 1 minute, please. Okay. It's irritating me. I had done something on the screen, right? So thank you so much for the patience. Now I'll go for it, right? You can see. So these are the small inventions for your thing, right? These are all patents, right? These all things are patent. And now we should apply our technical skills. I'll show some of our patent in time for this, right? So see here a small neck band. Usually you have seen that, right? Whenever a child gets birth, right, has a head bath, surely the neighbor will get affected. 2 hours continuously she or he will cry, right? So that is in a situation. See, small, even it's cost around 100 rupees, solves the problem. The problem is the eye should not get affected. That's it. Enjoy the bath, right? So that's the way we should give a solution. An igli maker, right? With the cloth only, we made an iglis before that. So it was changed. Agriculture instruments, cloths, right? The water zinc, invisible ink, and the wristband drone, all are inventions, right? So to higher, lower technology to higher technology examples for patent so that you can understand. Okay. Okay. Jayaprakash sir, thank you so much. You made us possible to file. Yeah, everyone can do it. Now you see the examples, all can file the patent, right? So patent inventions and innovations, right, which will have 20 years of terminology and design. Any article with solely judged by eye, right? No technical invention. 10 plus 5-year renewable. And trademark distinguished sign, right? Indefinite. Copyrights, articles, right? Any articles you can go for lifetime of author plus 60 years. And geographical indication, indefinite, right? It is in a community right. Semi-conductor layout design, 10 years. Stand varieties, 18 years. Trade secrets, indefinite, right? So all those things are completed. Are you people are clear about IP and IP rights? Territorial and it is done by government, right? At any time it can be validated. What is patent? Is that fine? Is that fine? So within an 3:13. Okay. Do you have any questions now? Do you have any questions now? Do you have any questions? Okay, fine. Happy that few more likes for your thought provoking. Why? Without today, whatever we are living, it's in terms of patent only, it reached your home, right? So please remember, whatever you are doing it for society, right? So that's what they. This was in a patent, right? Patents are granted for inventions, one invention, one patent, 20 years lifetime, right? The most important thing, what basis they'll grant a patent? That question people never ask, right? What basis they'll decide as a patent? Examiner, what the test they'll do? They ask only 3 questions, whatever the things you are submitting or not, right? They'll ask for whether idea is whether it has an inventive technical advancement, right? And industrial application. If 3 conditions are satisfied, then they're given a patent, right? Invention means new product or on a process. Both it will have it, right? And involving an inventive step capable of industrial applicability, right? So this is the definition of IP. And right, this is a small invention, right? I'll quickly recap it. Uh, this invention is by an electrical engineer who's crazy about cricket. He doesn't wait for a third umpire to say that whether the ball hit the stump or not, right? He went for an electrical stump. That is in a circuit. See there, how many screws are there? They had given. See the title, no one can understand, right? From the title. That's an agent do, right? That is the purpose, right? Purpose of the invention will be given as title, right? Like that only we should give a title also. So, and the story is he made it, he find a solution. That's not a problem, right? The cost, manufacturing cost us around 50,000, but he is selling it for 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs. One patent, life settled. Okay, when patents are, if 3 conditions are not satisfied, patents are rejected, sir. Nothing else is there. Patentability condition, what is that? Novelty. It idea has to be globally new. Whatever we submitted, globally new. Worldwide, it has to be new, right? Second thing is, what is existing, what now you are doing, right? That you should sustain on that. Third thing is industrial application. More than 100 people should use it, not only for customized thing, right? So if it is not satisfied, they'll go for it. If it's already there, then they'll reject it. No technical advancement, they'll reject it. Now it is easy, sir. Everything is AI based, right? Anything you are converting to AI, you can go for it. But the idea, you should bring it new. That's it, right? Okay, fine. Next on earth is a mechanical engineer, right? What he is getting now, you know that opener, right? Opener is an invention here. So many stories in opener. So we'll quickly recap it. He forget the external opener, so he went for an inbuilt openers. Inbuilt opener, they'll have several versions. This is one of the version. Nowadays we are using this one only, right? Pulling mechanism, right? So that it easily open it. And for that, how many he is getting royalty, no? For licensing, right? How much royalty he is getting? 1 can 1 rupee, right? In Tamil Nadu, 10 crore people, 1%. Malls, theaters, and hotels, colleges, everything. If you are putting 1 lakh, sure. In India, it is 25 lakhs. All over world, 1 crore. All over world, 1 crore. Per day, 1 crore. That's it. Very minimum salary he is getting, right? So life is in a one thing, right? When you are providing solution, when your eyes are open with others' problems, then you will become an inventor. That's what you should help others, right? So make a note. You should help others. You'll become an inventor. You will become a millionaire, right? So these are the small things, right? Johnson and Johnson, again, 1 rupee royalty thing, patentable. When his wife was struggled for it, the self-aid tool, right? Band-aid is a self-aid tool. When I got injured, I should open it, I should place it, right? That's what self-aid. But the thing is, when my finger is cutted, how I'll do it, right? How I'll unsleeve it. That's a challenge. So he noticed that he is not only helped the woman, right? He thought of it, how individual can open it. So he put inserted and a thread. See here, a thread is inserted. So pulling that sleeve will be unopened. Easily he can make it, right? So that it was an amazing invention, right? 1 rupee for one band-aid. So same thing, right? Same thing is happening. This is on a barber, right? Barber's seat, right? He has to stand for an hours, right? So the man who went for a barber shop doesn't watch TV, doesn't read only paper, doesn't cut only hair. He had opened the eyes. He is standing for an hours. Why can't he sit and cut? So it became an invention. Like that, you also think it in the way to help others apply your technical stream also, right? So the simple routines, right? This is 2021's India's best invention, right? Water roll canner. And chip without valve you cannot imagine. And safety pins still today, day-to-day life, I am using it. And this is 5 rupees, right? Needle inserter, thread inserter to the needle, right? 5 rupees in the markets you can get it, right? But the cost is not the thing. Solution, the problem and the solution, right? So this is Michael Jackson's shoe. As I am running out of time, I'm making it a little faster. So butter jam, pizza cutter scissors, right? Watermelon. This is come under plant varieties, right? Innovations in all angles, right? Giving in a solution, making not adjusting with an environment. How I can make it easy, right? How I can do it better. So that angle, if you are thinking that, surely you'll be an inventor, right? So it's not only benefits; it will help your research also, right? Where you can search patent databases, right? So you can see here, these are the things. Google patent search, IP India, NIC patents, eSpaceNet, PatentScope, WIPO, Lens. These are the absolutely free databases. You can use it for free, right? But the paid database costlier, right? 1 year, one user, it is 5 lakhs. 1 year, one user, it is 5 lakhs. So you know the value. Though it is available free, don't underestimate, right? Some data analytics tools are there, so easily it was done. Nothing else. You can use this and you can file a number of inventions. So these are the paid database, Kustal, Total Beta 1, Total Patent 1, Lex Analysis, Micro Patent, right? So paid database, you go and inquiry, what's the cost? Minimum 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, right? So that's the value of patent itself. Search itself this much, you know the thing. Industry, one patent, they'll invest minimum 1 crore, right? For an agent, they'll pay more than 5 lakhs. That's an asset for them, right? One patent success in the market, they've learned in course. So that they won't take it in a lighter way, not like us, right? So that is meant for academia and industry, but academic people are more cautious in doing that, so they pay more. So that only the agent are very costly, right? Their work also too costly. So, what are the career opportunities? Government job, examiners, right? For that, you can write UPC exam. Say four, I think so, right? You can write it and then get in as an examiner in patent offices. And I can tell you there are much more career opportunities. Insist your youngsters, students, and other friends, please insist them. There are only 10 to 15% of people in India only know IP, right? So that one day I told my college there are 400 people. Two people are only patent agents, right? And I can bet you that not more than 100 people know IP, right? That's the way it was there. So surely you can equip students with a very neat job. 60,000 if they are getting government jobs and all, minimum 16,000 that time itself 2021. Now maybe it has increased little. Quarters all over India they can stay, right? So everything is amazing. You can go for examiners. Others you can be a patent agent. That is also one transaction 5,000 rupees, right? Trademark agent 10,000 rupees per transaction. That's something. For that you need a lawyer degree, right? Attorneys need lawyer degree, and JRF junior research fellows and in patent facilitation centers you can go for it. And litigations and opportunities industries are applying, then they pay more, right? So nice opportunities in IP, right? IP is wealth and IP make you wealth, right? So please insist. There are so many opportunities. The points to remember: first product and then publish. Whenever you are thinking about new inventions, new ideas, please go and file it, and then you go for publishing it, right? Rights are territorial. In India, only in India. If it is used in US, if it is going to market in US, please file it there. Registration done and sovereign authority, right? You yourself can send it, and government will take care of your rights. Rights are limited for a period of time. It is not the lifelong. Nothing is lifelong, right? So only geographical indication is lifelong for community rights, right? Otherwise, nothing is the thing. No atomic relief, right? So you should file an suit. Someone has copied, someone has infringed, right? Then you should raise a case. Someone has entered to your home, you should go and complain to the police, right? So like the same thing, if your property someone is using, you should raise a complaint. And renewal fees, after grant, every year you should pay a renewal fee. Signature of the patent agent is not, every patent has to be filed by the agent, not at all. Individual can file it, right? That's all. So if you are filing anything, if you are an academician, it will be refunded. 5,600 rupees will be refunded, right? So that also you can try through your industry, sorry, institution. And this is my contact number, right? And my mail ID. If you have any doubts, you can very well come to Anna University and you can text me. Any number of marketing calls also I am attending due to this. So someone will call, right? So I am attending all the calls. If I'm in a meeting, surely I won't take the calls. But surely after that I'll call it or I'll just text it, right? Surely I'll reply in that, right? Whenever I am getting free time, I'll reply for all this thing. Thank you for patient listening. Doubts. If you have any doubts, you can very well ask me now. I'll give you another 5 minutes. Previous slide. Kabila skill. Right? So that patent from a institution you can claim it, right? Okay. Any other queries? Any doubts? Please feel free to ask. So I had taught how to go for an IP, and I filed the patent in 2023. The status of the application is under examination. When I can expect for the further status, ma'am? After examination, the mail they are contacting through mails only. If you are given a proper mail ID, suppose the agents are giving their mail ID, then you will lose the contact, right? So please ensure when you are filing an form, your mail ID, your phone number should be given, right? So that ensure that mail you will receive, sir. That's it.
Ma'am, due to the time constraint, shall we conclude the session, ma'am?
Yeah, I had already concluded. I'm waiting. Someone is asking
Yeah,
me
yeah,
the doubt. Only I'm saying.
yeah.
Contact
Okay,
that.
ma'am.
Okay.
We sincerely thank you, ma'am, for giving a insightful knowledge regarding IPR, and you simplified all the concept, and you are taken every questions and answered very patiently, and in a simple manner. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
Yeah, ma'am. As we come to the conclusion segment of today's session, I now request Dr. D. Bhuvaneshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, to deliver the closing remarks.
Good afternoon to everyone. It is an honor for me to deliver the closing remarks for today's session. As we are conclude the fourth day of the 7-day national level professional development program titled IMMERGOGY 2026, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. G. Geeta, for gracing this occasion. She has pointed out the importance of intellectual property rights and highlighted the need to safeguard innovation, creativity, original thinking, and career opportunity. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable insights on intellectual property rights with us. My heartfelt thanks to our respected principal and vice principals for their constant encouragement and guidance. My special thanks to all the heads of departments, staff members, and participants from various colleges for your active participation. Also, I thank the technical team for managing all the arrangements efficiently and ensuring the program ran without any difficulties. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I congratulate the organizers for the wonderful scheduled program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Before we formally disperse, I kindly request all the participants to fill out the online feedback form shared in the chat box. Once again, on the behalf of SRM Arts and Science College, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person, organizing committee, technical team, and all the participants for marking today's session a meaningful academic engagement. Thank you.
Madam, can I ask just 2 words?
Um, y- yeah.
Madam, can I have just 2 words? Madam, is there?